In the last 2 months, we saw a huge increase in popularity of AI agents in a crypto space. How will that affect Web3 gaming? I participated in few discussions and panels regarding this, and nobody brought up the point that I want to speak about today. So stay tuned. Hello everyone, I'm Željko and welcome to Crypto Grid channel. So many people are debating whether AI agents are bullish for Web3 gaming industry, and I think for the majority of the cases it's actually bearish because it's just attempt of Web3 gaming companies to follow the trends, bring up more investors in without the actual use cases of these AI agents. There are some exceptions. For example, I think parallel colony is exception since it's something where they noticed potential a long time ago and they're building during the all this time, and they intend to release parallel colony I think in Q1 2025, and this is something that I'm looking forward to see. But one thing that I want to address, and I think nobody's speaking about this, I had to look up for this news, but I remember this and I had to search for it and I found it. In 2019, as you can see, OpenAI team beat the Dota 2 world champions. And they played 2 games, and both games OpenAI managed to win. And it's something that people are not discussing, like how this can be used in a good way and this can affect the gaming in a negative way as well. For example, in a good way, often you will have games where the waiting queues are long, where you need to wait 5, 10, maybe even 20 minutes for a game. If they would be able to train these AI bots to the level of players that they are actually playing at a solid level, you could decrease these queue times, make games actually more fun, even if you are playing versus bots. And many of the Web3 games, especially at the start, they struggle to bring new players in. This could actually save them money as well because they wouldn't need to create short-term events to bring new people in. Instead, they could be able to focus on a long-term perspective. From the other side, one thing that people are not even probably considering is that if you train these AI agents to the insane level, they could beat up regular players. And like there's some type of the games where that would be easier to do, probably. For example, in TCG games, they could learn like based on the decks that they're playing, based on the decks that players are playing, and they could probably get like 75-80% win rate, especially if you train agents versus multiple people through a lot of games, a lot of A/B testing. It could go to the level that like top 10 players on a ladder are actually AI agents, because they wouldn't be able to pull 100% win rate, but they could know based on a current meta, I want to swap out these 2 cards, pull the 2 other cards in, and that can sometimes increase your win rate drastically. Like for some games like Dota and League of Legends, this is much harder to do, but if you see these news is from like 2019, and they still managed to do it even back then, that the bots are beating literally the best players in the world. So imagine the situation where you're playing the game and you're actually from the skill perspective literally irrelevant in comparison to the skill level of bots that you're playing versus. So you would probably need like to downscale the intelligence of the bots so they're not consistently beating humans. And the fun fact is that this could literally go through all the niches. In shooters, they could always headshot, for example. In TCG games, they would always know how to counter you and what they would expect you to play in the upcoming turns. In MOBAs, they could out micro you easily, so literally this goes across all the niches. Also, regarding OpenAI beating the best players, I will leave you a link in the description below So you can literally watch these games today if you're interested in it. It's kind of scary thing to think about, and obviously gaming companies would downscale the skill of this, but probably because you don't want to make game in a way that it's almost impossible to win for regular players, but it's something to think of. So just some thoughts that came up to my mind. I'm looking forward to hear your thoughts on this. Are you scared of bots beating you as well? So yeah, thank you for watching and staying until the end. Stay strong and healthy. Bye.